What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Shit. Prime time vibe. Make sure you check it
How? Why the fuck you think he missing? He say that.
And second bill a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
out. Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? This your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your space and I'm in your face, and I'm definitely blessed to be living another day. It is February 24th, 2026 in the great state of Mississippi. Big shout out to one of my younger sisters, Holly Bobale. Today is baby girl's birthday. Big shout out to my little sister, Holly, on her precious day. I told her I wasn't going to call her today. I don't even rock with her ass like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know how I do with you and your siblings. You know what I'm saying? You know, I might call it 11:59. You know, just before it closes out. But I will give her a shout out today. Holly, if you're listening, if you're tuned in, if you're locked in, make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend to tap in with us. And happy birthday. I know she's probably taking a test. You know, she's studying to be a doctor and all this other kind of shit. You know, RN, LPN, CNA, PSA, all kinds of good stuff going on. My girl, Holly Bobale. Yes, indeed. Back to the regular scheduled programming. We have a great show for you today. But before I move further, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time. And if you have not subscribed, ladies and gentlemen, this clip is for you. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time on YouTube, all social media platforms, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time. You heard it. It's a call to action. Yes, indeed. I'm making a request. I'm putting it on the onus of my friends, family, and even the haters. Make sure you go like, share, and subscribe to everything that we do. Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time, and be sure to download our app, Boss Talk 101.app. It's on all of the Play Store, Google Store, the App Store locations. Just punch in Boss Talk 101 and it will pull up. And if you are tuned in to this live right now, if you are hearing my voice right now, I need you to share the live. I don't want you to just watch us. I don't want you to just pay attention. I want you to share the live. I want everyone, I want the world to know what we got going on over here. Don't keep us a secret. Don't just have us in the closet. Nah, let the world know that you're paying attention to what's going on over here with Industry Talk and what Big G got to say about what's happening in the industry. And in really, really interesting and exciting news. This is exciting for me because I am a hip hop head. I love hip hop. I love rap. I grew up listening to all genres of music, but hip hop really excites me. The lyrics, the lyricists, the lyricism, the swag, the whole concept of what moving and culture does, can do, has done, the voice of the people when the people have no voice, and they distribute and disseminate information through song, through sound, through a coalition of talent and artists come together and bringing it to the stage in a major way. Well, I'm here to tell you that this has not happened in over 13 years. Live performance, concert, live performance. It's coming to Jackson, Mississippi. It's going down, all the way down like 4 flat tires. I mean, if you know, like I know, anything about the Mississippi rap scene, the movement of the hip hop culture when it comes to the great state of Mississippi. When I mention Crooked Letters, when I mention Kamikaze, when I mention Mr. Brad Franklin, 601, you have to understand the importance of what's taking place. He has not touched the concert stage in over 13 years. Now, don't think he ain't been grinding. Don't think he ain't been putting in that work. He is true to form, that guy when it comes to rap, when it comes to cultural consciousness, when it comes to putting Mississippi on the map. Kamikaze and friends will be at the Dueling Center on March 26th. It's a Thursday night. Let me show you how powerful and how instrumental and how influential this is going to be. During the Jackson Indie Music Week, Kamikaze and friends will be live in concert at the Dueling Center. Showtime jumps off at 7 p.m. Live band, live DJ in the place to be, and a plethora of artists will grace. You need to have your face in the place to be. Get your tickets right now. Go to Kamikaze and Friends on eventbrite.com and lock in your tickets. Now, let me show you how special Kamikaze is. Let me show you how special Brad is. He hit me up. He said, "Hey, man, I got a ticket for you. I got a ticket for you, my brother." You know, yeah, we drop sound bites. We drop information all relative to Mississippi. No, hey, man, that's just about the love and the support and shining a light on things that are going on in Mississippi through the blog outlets, through the media outlets and podcasts here in the state of Mississippi. It is our responsibility to let the people know that something is going on, especially when it's coming from one of our legends, one of our pioneers, one of our ambassadors of the state, not to mention what he's doing on the legislative side when it comes to the civil rights movement, the civil rap movement, present day, cultural awareness, things that are taking place. He's keeping you abreast of it constantly. They just had their march, well over 2,000 to 3,000 people in Jackson, in the city of Jackson, talking about what's going on in the state, all the woes, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly. Mr. Franklin is there for the fight. A lot of you may not realize what's going on, but he's putting in that work. So you damn skipper, we're going to support. I don't need a free ticket. I need to go buy my ticket just like everyone else. Pay that $30, man. Don't pay that $30 and lock in and support the movement. Let Mr. Franklin know, let Kamikaze know that we appreciate everything that he's done as an artist for the state of Mississippi, and him being a cultural ambassador, a hip-hop ambassador, and a rap icon and legend here in the great state of Mississippi. He one of the coldest to do it, bar none, bar none. So make sure y'all tap in Kamikaze and Friends on eventbrite.com. It's going down March 26th. That's a Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you reach out to Kamikaze on IG, it's Mr. Franklin 601. It's Brad Kamikaze Franklin on Facebook. Tell them Big G sent you from Industry Talk on the Primetime Network. Go on, get them tickets, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Today we're going to have a great show. Y'all know we've been logging in time with my good friend and my brother, Jarrell Braswell. We're not changing. There's nothing going on any different. So we're going to give JB an opportunity to jump on here with us here in just a little bit. And big shout out to everyone that has joined the live, everyone that is participating in this great conversation with us today. Big shout out to my brother, Jonathan Shaw. Make sure y'all go follow Jonathan Shaw on all social media platforms. The point of view of a military vet. He gets it in every day. Great conversation, great talk topics. And you don't want to miss his conversation. He's jumping off into some promotions with movies and things of that nature. I'm going to give him an opportunity to jump on here one day with us and give us the breakdown of everything he's got going on. But big shout out to my brother over there in Texas. Make sure you represent your region. Rep your city. Pin it in the comments. Post it. Let me know where you're at. And make sure that you engage. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from the people that we're talking to. And I definitely want to hear from the haters that don't like what I'm doing. I need you to critique me. I need you to give me your input, your insight on what I'm doing good, what I'm doing bad, or if I just need to get off the motherfucking hill. Let me know. The latter will never happen. Just because you say so. It's got to be an act of God. But you can best believe we're going to be here every day and in every way, in your face and in your space, here on Industry Talk on the Primetime Network. And today, just like any other day, we have something very crucial and important that we need to talk about because we deal with artists on a regular and consistent basis. And we want to make sure that artists are protecting themselves, they're protecting their content, their intellectual property. So today, we're going to get into it. So let's go ahead on and jump this thing off, man. Today, we're talking about something that can either secure your legacy, you know what I'm saying, or cost you your entire career. Real stuff, real talk, real spill. We're getting into protecting your intellectual property as an artist. Let me say this clearly. Your ideas are currency. Your lyrics, your beats, your brand, your logo, your podcast content, your book manuscripts, your film concepts. That's not just creativity. That's ownership. That's equity. That's generational wealth. Too many artists focus on going viral. And I understand, that dopamine spike. You like that hit. But they don't focus on being protected. You'll spend thousands on studio time, videos, marketing, promotion, but you won't spend a couple $100 to secure your copyrights. You build a brand name and never trademark it. You collaborate without contracts. You'll send beats without split sheets. You'll post content before it's legally secured. And then when the opportunity comes, you don't own what you created. Today, we're breaking it down. The difference between copyrights and trademarks, why registering your work matters, even though supposedly it's automatically protected. Don't believe that. Just because a third-party DSP says that they've protected your work or they've protected your intellectual property, don't believe the hype. And for a lot of you that are out there that believe that a poor man's copyright can stand up in court, special circumstances. Don't believe that shit either. How to protect your publishing and your royalties, why ownership is more powerful than fame. And of course, you guys know, because this is industry talk, if you don't protect it, somebody else will profit from it. This isn't just about music, about books, about film, about podcast content, about merchandise. This is about your name. And if you plan on building something that lasts, something your children can inherit, you better protect it like it's gold. So we're going to get into it today. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any concerns about what we're getting into today, if you know and want to add to the conversation, please, I implore you, I want to hear what it is that you have to say. And we're not talking about some half-shot rickety shit, you do it like this and twist it like that and you hit on the shelf 2 times. No. We're talking about an accurate checklist of everything that you need to do to secure your intellectual property. If you have any questions, hey, let me know. If you have any comments, please let me know. If you disagree, you better have some supporting evidence, which gives me some idea that you know what the fuck you talking about. Because if not, guess what? I'm going to call bullshit on it. Because I've been doing it for, a little bit of time. I don't know everything, but I know enough. And of course, if in fact you want the whole profile, because I won't be able to engage in every aspect or every part of it today because it's extensive, hit me on the email, hit me on the DM, direct message, whatever your choice is, and I will send you a PDF of a checklist of everything that you need to do to secure your intellectual property moving forward as an artist. Yes. And a lot of my partners are like, man, G, you need to charge motherfuckers for that shit. Yeah, I can. And I'm not giving away free information. I'm going to put something in your hands that I know most of you will not use. I can give you the skeleton. I can give you the blueprint, the architectural design, and you still won't use it. Because the color of my skin is not your friend. And I get it. But it's cool. Eventually, you'll look back one day and be like, you know what, man? That crazy old nigga was giving me some game, man. Some real information that I could have actually used to protect myself, protect my intellectual property, and secure the bag. But I went in another direction because he gave it to me. He gave it to me for free. What's going on, Smitty? My sister, Brand Songs, a.k.a. DJ Tracy's, is in the building. Welcome to the live, my sister. Thank you for joining the party. Welcome for joining the party. I'm giving JB an opportunity to jump on with us. We're going to get into it today. But while I'm waiting, in the meantime, for my brother to jump into the conversation, I have 2 really good reads that I want you to tap into. Of course, the first is from my sister, Tiffany Gaines. If in fact you know me, you know I rock out with my sister, Tiffany Gaines. And I want you to go grab that book. Can you see it? Can you see it? Put it on screen like that. You got to see my face. I want you to see the book, The Shared Success Blueprint. Right? Everything you need to know to make it in business by Tiffany Gaines. Great book, great read. Make sure you tap in. If in fact you want the book, you're interested in getting the book, I can put you in contact with Tiffany herself, or you can go to my site at www.gemsitpublishing.com and you can get the book there. And of course, my brother, Freeway Ricky Ross. All right. The Untold Autobiography of Freeway Ricky Ross. If in fact you are interested in the book, I want you to grab the book. You can go to my site and grab that book, www.gemsitpublishing.com. Another great read. Another great read. If in fact you want to book Freeway Ricky Ross for your city, give me a call. Hit me up. Let me know. And we can get you locked in with Rick coming to speak at any type of social event, gathering, juvenile correctional facilities, prisons, you name it, college campuses. We're there. We can get you locked in. We can get you locked in. And so today we're talking about making sure that you secure your intellectual property. And how do you go about doing that? And before you just upload your music to a DSP, a digital service provider, there are some steps that you need to take to make sure that you're securing your IP, your intellectual property, your works. So once you've completed the written work or the beat, or you have the lyrics and the music, the composition put together and have created a record, you can do it singly, you can do it in single format, lyrics, music, or combine them, have it as a composition. You can submit your works to the United States Library of Congress. There's an online application that you can tap into where you can officially and legitimately secure the copyrights for your music. Through our record label, of course, this is a part of the process that we do for artists that are dealing with us. And at the same time, not only do we secure that for them, we make sure that the artist is receiving everything that they're supposed to receive along the way. We make sure that they are the copyright claimants to their works so that no one else can come in and claim rights. We just have permissions to use the music and license the music and sync the music in different places so that royalties can be gained. But that is one of the steps. Another important step, and of course, that's the U.S. copyright. Let me see if I have something here. Okay. I'm glad I had something close by, because normally I have to go into my file cabinet and pull things like this out. But this is what those forms look like, so that you know if you receive something from the Library of Congress that looks something like this, almost like a car title, right? Okay. That means that you've secured the copyrights as an artist for your work. You've protected your intellectual property. Now, the things that I talk about, I don't just talk about them. We actually execute. And this is one of many of the artists that we work with. It just so happened this had just recently come in the mail. So it was close by before I put it in their permanent file. And that's one part of the process. The other part, or another part, is securing your own, and these are steps that you have to take along the way. Your own UPC code. You know, the little universal product code that's on items that you buy in the store. Yes, you have to create your own universal product code. Yes, there are third-party entities that say they can do this for you, but at the luxury of an expense that you have to bear. And if in fact that organization closes down, shuts down, or whatever the case may be, then you're SOL. You can also create your own UPCs, register with entities, and lock in your own universal product code for your company or your business. I hadn't even gotten into creating your business, creating your incorporation, or creating your LLC, limited liability corporation, or your nonprofit group, your 501c3 nonprofit entity or organization. We haven't even gotten into that. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about protecting your work, protecting your intellectual property. So UPCs are definitely something that is integral to making sure that your product can be found universally around the globe. And once that tag is scanned, that is something that Nielsen SoundScan actually tracks, and that information goes into what they call this system of information, so that now they know that this product is on sale, for sale, and has been sold at a particular location. Your ISRC code, the recording search code, you have to create your own ISRC codes. You got to lock these things in, because when you go to do title registration for your works, whether it be through the MLC, whether it be through the RIAA, whether it be through any DSP, PRO, they're going to want this information. I got a little bit ahead of myself because I gave you some of the list of how you go about registering your works properly. But let me back up. You have to lock in your UPC and your ISRC code. We ain't even talking about CSWAC and all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about some of the simpler things that you need to lock in with. These two things, UPC, ISRC, when you go to Mediabase, when you go to BDS and you start to upload your music for it to be encoded for tracking, that's what they do. You're going to need those two items, your UPC code and your ISRC code. I don't want you to believe what I'm telling you. I want you to go do some research yourself. Like I said, I will send you the PDF of a checklist of everything that you need to do, step by step by step. These are things that you have to do before you release your music or your works to the public, to secure your intellectual property. If you are not registered with the MLC, themlc.com, make sure you get registered. If you are not registered with the RIAA, make sure, if you want to get nominated for a Grammy or gold or whatever, you have to be registered with the RIAA. Tap in. You have to have a PRO, whether it be ASCAP or BMI here in the States. You have APRS overseas in the United Kingdom and different entities. But here in the United States, you have ASCAP or BMI. These are the entities that, quote unquote, say they're collecting your performance rights royalties. These are steps that you take before you upload your information to a DSP, a digital service provider. Now, granted, these aren't all of the steps. These are some of the steps. These are some of the things that are very and actually vitally important for you to know to protect your intellectual property or your work. I don't care if it's a song. I don't care if it's a manuscript, book. You know, they're different things. For books, you need ISBN numbers. You still go through the copyright process, but there are different things that we talk about for artists that perform, writers, actors, actresses, you know, but these are still very important things that we have to talk about. You jumped off your brand, you have a great logo, you have a great name, but you don't trademark it with the USPTO. You have to go to the United States Patent and Trademark Office to register your shit. Mr. Tendenism found out the hard way. I'm not poking the bear. I'm just telling you it is what it is. He found out the hard way that if you don't protect what you create, or if you don't protect the words that you speak, someone will steal that shit and use it as their own. Before we dropped the Stanky Skin comedy special, we made sure that we went through the process. And without any further ado, I'm going to bring, of course, my good friend and brother onto the platform to sit here and chop it up with us. To sit here and talk to you guys about, you know, the real process, the administrative process that artists don't like to go through. I just want to perform. I just want to be an artist. And that's how you get fucked over. Because you don't know the business side of it. I want to give you the game. I want to give you the business. I am tired of our people. And when I say our people, I'm talking about the artist community. And I don't care if you're white, black, green, purple. Our people as artists collectively are constantly getting screwed over because they don't understand the business side of the industry. And without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, my good man, my good friend, my brother, comedian Jarrell Braswell.
What do, man? What do?
What's going on, JB? How you doing, brother?
Another day to get it right, man. You know me, man. Shit, can't complain.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm just chopping it up, man. We sitting there talking about intellectual property today. We're talking about securing your intellectual property and making sure that you register your works the right way. And we've had those conversations. We've had that conversation before we dropped the Stanky Skin comedy special.
Yeah.
We had to go through that process, that grooming process. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And irregardless of how much, you know, anticipation is built up and like, hey man, I'm ready to drop this motherfucker. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But before we do that,
we gotta do this.
We got to do this to make sure that no part of your film creation can be replicated, duplicated, stolen, the lyrics, the words, nothing. Anything that you say at this point is branded JB's.
Yep.
And I think about a month or so, almost a month or so ago, I showed you the paperwork for the Stanky Skin comedy special that came in from
the copyright.
The copyrights from the Library of Congress.
Yep. Copyright.
So we don't just sit there and talk about it. We really do this shit.
Yeah, that shit fucked them up when I gave them nothing. I'm a shit copyright, not fuck nigga. Go and put up there and tell my Stanky Skin send your invoice. So you gotta pay up and take that shit down.
Pay up or take it down, because a cease and desist will be sent.
Yes, sir.
You know. And I did go back and review, since you mentioned it to me, the Cat Williams drop when he was talking about the Alabama brawl. You know, I saw some elements there. You know, that's going to be a little bit of a fight because he didn't necessarily go into it.
But I ain't tripping about it. It just to the top. I'm just talking about this shit. Now nigga want to just all of a sudden talk about it.
All of a sudden, that's right. But
I ain't tripping about that. It's just like, okay, this shit JB been talking about this shit for a minute. All of a sudden, now nigga want to start talking about this shit when they catch when somebody else talking about it. So it's like that shit in the special too. So he can only take that shit so far, do so much with it. With that shit, son. I ain't tripping.
That's right. But at the same time, you do understand that, you know, the rights are protected. And if in fact there is a whiff of or a wind of anyone, and I just made reference to the Cat because, you know, I heard him making reference to the Alabama brawl.
That's
then,
all.
you know, there's a conversation that's going to need to be had. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
There's a conversation that's going to need to be had. If in fact the elements of what it is, the fine line into your joke, run parallel to what comedian Jarrell Braswell has already laid down and is already etched in stone to be his.
Yeah.
In terms of how he delivers it and what he's talking about. So we're definitely happy to know that on all sides of that you're protected, no matter who it is.
Exactly. That's a great thing.
I don't care how, you know, because you know, big voices try to be bullies and be like, oh no, nigga, hold up. I don't give a damn who you are. that doesn't hold up in court.
I got a track record on my shit. Time, date, stamps, and goddamn recording stamps and shit. Yeah.
Exactly. So no one wants their works stolen. No one wants without permission. If you ask permission, hey man, I've got a way that we can expand this joke, or I want to put it into my special, and can I buy it? Can I sit there and incorporate it? Can I sit there and make it, give it some wings, so to speak? Because you know, a lot of times I was like, man, wouldn't nobody ever heard your joke if I wouldn't have said it.
You a damn lie.
Yeah, okay.
That shit was
you
nasty.
Damn lie.
That was nasty. That shit made the news, and me being from there, as soon as that shit happened, I started talking about it.
Started talking about it.
Yeah,
started bringing it to the table.
I started bringing it to the table. So I've been doing it. I've been doing it, shit, this whole tour of I Got Motion.
Right.
So yeah.
That's right. So
but yeah, we ain't saying he's stealing. We ain't saying he's stealing. To clear that out, you're not supposed to get, they saying such and such stealing. We ain't saying that. We just saying what we said with the copyrights and trademarks and all that good stuff, protecting my 6, my 3, my 1, and my 9, and all that shit there. And the 12.
That's right.
Always run the board.
360.
Yeah.
360.
Always run the board.
But I'm saying the nigga stealing. You might not want to say it. I mean, because you're the artist and you got to go sit there and hobnob with these network with them. I'm saying it. That if you sit there and infringe, you infringe upon the rights of my client, then there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a problem. So that's neither here nor there. That, you know, we ain't going to get into a dick swing contest or a pistol pinch about, you know, what's already in place. We know we already locked and loaded, so I'm not even concerned.
Definitely.
I'm just happy that we could talk about it.
Oh yeah, more definitely. No, I tell motherfuckers, man, I can see it was old local motherfucker you put on shows and they ain't got no shows and trying to use your shit. Get talking about that Lil Walter and shit. Then we come through chilling second. You got to shoot nigga. Get talking about he Lil Walter. Like he did on Cadillac Record. Yeah. That's right. And Cadillac Records.
Brand Song said, "What's happening, JB?" Old Smith.
What's up, man?
Happening?
What's up, man? I'm sorry. How you doing, man? I be forgive me. I be so used to talking about
she know what you're talking about, man. She knows what you're talking about.
Damn, man.
Sister Smitty know what's up, man. And big shout out to DJ BJ Clark, 104.5 up there in the Chicago area, college radio. Y'all make sure y'all lock in with DJ BJ Clark, 104.5. And while I'm sitting there talking about it, y'all definitely tap in. And while I'm talking about it, y'all also tap in with this.
Hey, what it do, world? It's your boy, Comedian JB, the real Jay Braswell, Comedian Jay Braswell. Hey, dig this. I got a website, man. Tap in at jbcomedy.com.
jbcomedy.com. Y'all make sure y'all lock in with us, man.
Y'all go lock in with me.
Yes, indeed. So, JB, man, talk to us, man. You got some stuff coming up.
Yeah, man.
You got some more dates, man. You had some exciting stuff happening this week, man. Fill us in, man. Talk to us. We've been on this thing every day, chopping it up, putting it in their face, real high in their face, making them smell it, making them see it, making them understand that we ain't playing. 2026. It's a whole new year, man.
Yeah, man. Whole new one, man. Shit, I'm so I ain't gonna say so focused on and tuned into it, but my mind and where I want to go, man. Shit, I'm probably goddamn 6 months ahead of time for real. Without putting down that 120. Shit, we crushed that motherfucker. And some more. And so like, she got to goddamn go that back end not JB. Come back around with it, man. Shit. Come around and stretch out the curve of the track. We on that straightaway, nigga. Like, shit, we don't know if we got to goddamn hit full speed of coast. But the main thing just keeping it in the road. You know what I'm saying? If we got to adjust speed, we know it can be done. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing too. I just tell people, man, just like I say, just keep you some of your repertoire. Keep you something good, keep you something going. Nobody expected that cartoon series type shit like I was doing. And it was crazy, man. Shit, my nephew was calling me, reading the comic book to me. So I said, man, yeah. Shit, I need to do my jokes like this. That's some good shit right there. I'm like, niggas will hear your shit or see you on stage, but you got to get these motherfuckers a good audio visual of what you're talking about and good illustration. Just like a book. Niggas might not can read, but they can see the goddamn pictures. You know what I'm saying? They see the keywords and or a but. That's in one of my jokes with my mom writing the sermon. But it's just thinking outside the box. You know what I'm saying? To he all that shit. How the nigga gonna fuck up? How you gonna fuck up D on the iPad? The iPad gonna sound it out for you. But yeah, just giving people the visual of seeing what I'm talking about and putting a picture behind it and some funny man, a good illustration. You can't lose with it. Especially if it's well thought and put together.
Yes. And it's definitely well thought about and put together. Yes, indeed. Big shout out to Coors Light. Y'all make sure y'all lock in with my brother Jarrell Braswell and give him that Coors endorsement and brand ambassador. Yeah, Coors Light. We looking for you, baby. We're looking for you. We already sent the paperwork in.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's tap in. Let's tap in. Before we go any further, if you are on this live, if you are hearing my voice, if you're hearing comedian Jarrell Braswell, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And I want you to share the live right now. Make sure on your phone, down there in the corner, hit that button. Share the live. This is content and information, worthy information that artists need to hear today, especially because we're talking about securing your intellectual property, securing what is yours, what belongs to you, and the steps that you need to take to do it. It's just that simple.
That's simple.
It's not rocket science.
It ain't, man.
It's not rocket science. You know, protect your shit. But before I go any further, also, big shout out to my man and my brother, CEO, out there in Dallas, Texas, the DFW area, and the official Miss Jamaica. This is for y'all, man. This is what we do about this time.
It's about that time. We decided we can go do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down there, trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm, man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Prime Time. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, where the bosses talk.
Boss Talk 101, where the bosses talk. So I'm talking to a boss. I'm talking to JB. I'm talking to comedian Jarrell Braswell.
They wouldn't believe it when you tell them I'm a boss. They wouldn't believe it, man. Oh, that nigga ain't no boss. Shit, I run JB Comedy. That's boss type shit.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. His brand, his business, JB Comedy House. And since we're talking about what's going on with protecting what's yours, protecting your brand, protecting your intellectual properties, JB.
Yes, sir.
This would be a great segue for us going into rapid fire. JB.
Yes, sir.
Do you currently own 100% of your masters or your publishings of any works that you've done?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you officially registered your latest project with the U.S. Copyright Office?
If they've been paying attention, they know we did that last month. Everything was confirmed in the place. So the answer is yes, sir.
Okay. So when you collaborate, do you sign off on contracts or do you handle it later? How do you go through that process when you collaborate with it?
You already know how I want to do that. Everything need to be handled through some paperwork showing what I be getting paid, where I'm coming from, depending on where I'm at, all that good stuff, and my ownership and my IP, which is intellectual property on this skit and in my shares of what I be getting out of this skit, if it'd be front end or back end, et cetera, et cetera. So you just got to make it work for who you dealing with. You know, some people, they can offer you that option. Some people just got to pay out their pocket, or you just got to have the faith and just go in there and collaborate with someone just on good faith, hope it do what it do. But but all the time I'm putting that paperwork on these motherfuckers, because I know if they was in my situational position, they want their bag and that paperwork to be right. So it's only right.
That's right. That's right. If a major opportunity came tomorrow, do you have your paperwork organized and ready to present?
Yeah, I know that. I know that's already ready to go. I know that.
Right.
If anything transpire, everything ready to go.
Okay. Okay. So if you're not willing to invest in protecting your work, do you really believe in your talent, or are you just hoping it pops? If you're not willing to protect it, does that mean that you just hoping it pops, or are you just thinking something just gonna manifest itself into something good? Talk to me.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing first. You can't just jump in this thing talking about, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You gotta know what you get yourself into. And shit, if you ain't got the money to protect yourself, at least got them have the common sense to protect what you're doing. To at least find and seek the services of the person that can do it for you, man. Because you out there by yourself, man, out there goddamn swimming in the ocean, and you think you a shark. You got whales that'll come knock your ass up out the water and take your shit right up under your nose. You know, if you ain't business savvy or ain't privy to the business. You know, people be looking for people that don't know what's going on. They'll go buy your name from up under your ass if you ain't hip to the dip on the chip. And I tell people that's one thing. I tell people one thing, man. Shit, what I did to protect myself and just my name was to use my regular government name. You can't go put nothing in my motherfucking name, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Without me being notified of some shit going down. So that's why I went from Bama Boy, all that, to the real JB to Jarrell Braswell.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And you know, a perfect example of that, and I mentioned it earlier before you came into the studio, was Mr. Tendenism.
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect example.
They told we tried to tell him.
Present day. It's not like this back in 1920s, 1900, early 1900. No, this is present day, 2026. It's a whole new millennium, 2026. And these are the practices that people are still implementing when you're dealing with folks that just don't know.
Yep.
They don't know. They don't want to ask the question. Of course, like you said, yes, there's a plethora, a large amount of people that try to express to him, hey man, are you protected? Are you protecting yourself? Are you protecting what it is that you're doing? And of course, he went in a different direction. That's his choice. But there again, once you're presented with your options and you decide to go in a different direction, who's really at fault? Who's really at fault?
The person driving the car. Cause you can have a motherfucker tell you the stop sign right there all day, nigga. You driving, you ran that motherfucker, you get put over. I'm acting like I'm asleep. Shit, you getting a ticket. And then it's crazy. Old school went from goddamn off the bone to off the payroll. That's crazy, man.
Right.
Falling off the bone to off the goddamn payroll.
That's
and
right.
Looking for help. For the people that was willing to help him. For the people that was willing to help him from the jump.
That were willing to help him from the jump, but at the same time, even though you're looking for help at this point, what makes you think that it's going to be any different because you didn't know then? What makes you think you know now? You're going to fall into the same situation or fall prey or fall victim in another situation or scenario because you didn't adapt to, you know, what was going on.
They say a rep out of Texas they've hit them out and hit them got his own spot.
Yes, I understand that. But somewhere along
you got to think about what's the stipulations with that too. How much he getting up out of that?
Exactly. So you got another individual coming in, investing money, investing time, investing efforts and energy, and realizing that he hot right now.
Yeah.
He hot right now.
Yep.
Whether it's controversial, whether it's positive, whatever the case may be, he's hot. So let me get in there and, you know, put my little 2 cents in. Let me invest some money. Let me put a bag on him right quick. And because he still doesn't know what it takes to protect his intellectual property.
Yep.
So the person that's on the other side, are you really looking out for the best interest of this individual and going to hand this man, hey man, here's your copyrights, here's your trade, your trademark information from the patent office? Is that really going to happen?
Yeah.
See, that's the question.
Everybody
ain't doesn't happen like that, and you're getting kicked in the ass again. Now who do we look at?
Everybody ain't bag
out. Hey, first time, you know, fool me once. Second time, you know, shame on me. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm still concerned. I'm still wanting to see if, in fact, it's really going to manifest itself the way it's supposed to. I
just pray something good come out of it for everybody involved in it right now. For real, this go around.
Right.
Because it'll be a joint effort. It'll be a joint effort. Then we all win as a people together. You know, ain't no fuck shit going on. That's what I'm praying and hoping for.
Okay. But now, here you go. JB, you the investor, you the artist, you the rapper that came in and said, hey, man, I'm going to help Mr. Tenderism out, the official Mr. Tenderism at this point. I'm going to put a bag into the situation. You invest, you know, 40, 50, 60,000, because this is a restaurant. This isn't just, you know, this is restaurant business. You know, restaurant businesses fail. Why? Because name recognition, notoriety, location,
the demand to keep up the food, the cooks,
everything, service, food costs,
all that shit,
everything, customer service reps, payroll, you name it, all of these things that he's never been responsible for.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're talking about who's going to sit there and run the business side of it. And so now you're investing all this money, time, effort, energy, you creating payroll, you've created the entity. He's just the brand ambassador.
Just the face.
He's a contract for hire.
Just the face.
And the face, you're the independent contractor. So what are you expecting to gain out of that? That's why I'm saying, man, you're going to get fucked over again. But that's what I'm saying.
Who knows?
Because you don't know the business side of it in terms of what it is that you need to put in place.
He might got him a team. He might got him a team put together too. We don't know about two now, big dog. Who knows? Like I said, we just got to sit back and wait to see how this shit
let me show you something, man. Let me show you something. Okay, let me show you something right quick. Let me show you something. And I think, you know me, I think about things logically. How fast was the turnaround from him being fired to now he got another business?
Ooh. About a month?
No, it was less than that.
Well, it's about 2 weeks. But for real, about 2 weeks.
There you go. For real, 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks.
Now, how fast, you know as well as I know, business don't turn around that fast.
Hell
You're going to go from one situation, losing the job, and now you back into, I got my own restaurant. That's bullshit. You ain't going through health inspection. You ain't going through a laundry list of everything. That's bullshit.
Username pass, code inspection, none of that shit.
So now, like I say, man, this internet hype and people believing the optics of, that's what gets people caught up. The fame of a situation.
But that's the vanity of this shit. I be telling folks about.
Side of a situation.
I try to tell them, I say, y'all don't know shit. You don't research nothing. The internet said it. They believe it. It's like goddamn going to a church, you know, they preach a cricket and you still listen to what this nigga talking about. And you give him your money. And then you're mad because God ain't blessing you. Don't make no sense.
Even if you're a transient, business, if you have a barbecue grill on wheels, and you just a transient, you still have to get all of the paperwork in place. You have to start your business. You have to apply for that EIN, that employee identification number with the federal government. You have to apply for that recognition through the Secretary of State with the LLC, your INC, your nonprofit group, whatever the case may be. You also have to go to your local municipality, your city hall, and apply for a business license in that area. And you got to get licensed.
All that shit.
And if you're doing food specifically, the health department has to come in and make sure that this shit is right, that it's sanitary.
Health inspection.
Yes. So no, this shit doesn't happen overnight.
And that shit, with the health department take about a month or two to get in that motherfucker to make sure shit right. If they ain't bagged up.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Because it's a matter of appointment. By appointment, they come out based on
based on
businesses that are opening.
And then your zone where you at too. All that shit matter. So I tell you, folks, but they don't be want to hear that shit. They think I'm a country motherfucker that drink beer and smoke blunts. See, I run businesses, man. So I make millionaires millions, man. Help millionaires get millions. I just look like that.
So we're not just talking.
For real, now. That's real shit.
I tell folks.
It's protocol.
I don't want you to don't believe me. Go do the research yourself. Go find out on your own what it really takes.
Or try for yourself. Open the business.
Yeah, go try for yourself. So here's my question to you, JB, because I said if you, JB, invested $50,000-$60,000 into the official Mr. Tenderism at this point, who do you think is gonna own that business?
Me, shit.
Okay. Okay.
You gonna be the face of it. I'm gonna pay you right. I'm gonna do you right, but until you can goddamn get out the red, they're gonna be mine. I want you to buy me out, but I want 150,000.
Okay.
Shit, it's simple.
That's right.
You might do that. You might do that in a year, 2 years, maybe 3. But after that, you give me that 150. I'm gone. Eyes on you.
Right. But then you still have operational costs.
All that
happen throughout the year. The unexpected costs, insurance,
man.
So you just like the record label put foot to ass.
Yeah,
you're gonna be behind the 8 ball.
He gonna be the whole time until he come out that hole. Until he got his own pool table. Yep, or he got his own pool table. Tell him bring my own stick. Not the odds against me. Cause I don't know how the motherfucking shit is. He might have lumps on the table and everything. You never know. Okay. But I tell motherfucker then, motherfuckers be dirty. Motherfuckers buy out. And they take their whole team with them. You still gotta them start from scratch. Get your whole new team.
Jay Shaw said the Jerry Jones way of thinking.
Yeah, real shit. Motherfuckers, niggas start a business to sell it, then and go do the same thing again. That's how motherfuckers stay rich.
Do it over again.
Yeah, just they buy and sell businesses, man. Niggas build them up and sell them.
Yes. So, and I get excited about this because I enjoy making sure that people, artists, know the importance of capitalizing and being a true benefactor and recipient and beneficiary of your intellectual property.
I swear to God,
your ideas, your thoughts.
If niggas knew the business side like they knew the stats of LeBron James and shit, niggas would be unstoppable.
Right.
It's horrible, man. Like they put the wrong focus in the wrong shit. LeBron James about the business. He don't care about these P.O.N. niggas arguing about him. He be getting his money on.
That's right. That's right.
I be telling motherfuckers, we calling about no goddamn LeBron James. Let's talk about some money.
Let's talk about that bread.
Let's talk about that bread, man. What you got for me? Who trying to book me? Shit.
Yes.
Can you call LeBron James and not quit talking about this nigga? I tell one of my cousins that shit the other day. Man, you just mad, you old school. Yeah, I'm telling you, nigga, let's get to this money. Gospel ain't gonna give me no money. Talking about nothing, nigga.
Yeah.
And you can't leave me to LeBron James, start talking about it. Shit, nigga.
Correct. Now, as we're going along, moving along, you know what I'm saying? It's 5:58. We about to close out on this thing, man. We've been chopping it up for about an hour now. Time flies when you're having fun. I have not given you the entire laundry list of everything that you need to do because we're closing out on time. Conversation got real good. But if you have an interest in how to protect your intellectual property and the steps that you need to take to make that happen, man, reach out to us. Give me a call. You know what I'm saying? And this, ladies and gentlemen, artists that are out there that are paying attention, this clip is for you. Are you an independent artist looking for real exposure and an honest discussion about your music and your brand? If this is you, and if that's the case, I am currently accepting submissions for my Friday Artist Spotlight segment on Industry Talk, where I highlight rising independent artists, discuss your journey, along with putting your work in front of a growing audience of content creators, executives, and tastemakers. To submit your information, follow the content submission link in my bio on Instagram, or follow the link in the description on Facebook. So this is about real artists, real stories, and real opportunities. If you're working, building, and you're serious about your craft, I definitely want to hear. And it's always beautiful people. This is about health, wealth, and blessings. Stay down.
Motion.
Yes, indeed. Motion, baby. We stay in motion.
Yes, sir.
Right. So before we get out of here, JB, you know I like to let you close this thing out, man, with some last words. Give us a little bit of information about intellectual property, protecting your brand, knowing what you're getting into before you get into it as a talent, whether you're an artist in the genre or in the vertical of singing, rapping, the comedy lane, actresses, you name it. Give us a little insight, man, before we get off this thing.
You better know what you're doing. Like you say, know what you're getting yourself into, know what you're dealing with. Also, shit, the people you got around you, man. A lot of people sit around you, man, try to take your ideas, and you never know who taking your shit, using it, and doing the same thing. Say, going and trademarking it, and you talking about it's yours. No, it's mine. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers sneaking like that. So you gotta be 3, 4, 5, sometimes 10 steps ahead of the game when it comes to certain things. But it's also just about just the knowledge of this stuff, man. I tell people, you can have the talent all day, but you got to be also knowledgeable of the business side of what you're doing in this industry, man. Whether it be comedy, rap, whatever it is, whatever, spoken roles, poetry, whatever it is, man. Music, you better have your stuff together, man, because not vultures out there go get it, man. And then, like I said, people always, with no originality or creativity, always looking for somebody that's green in the game, try to take them under their wing and try to ask them for pointers like they're working with them and use your material. So you gotta protect it.
Yes, indeed. Definitely got to protect it. And big shout out to Miss Angie Williams, a new author out in the Dallas, Texas area. I'm seeing her information here by way of our brother Jonathan Shaw. If in fact you need some assistance, anything that you're doing, give us a call, hit us up. Let us know what you want to get done as it relates to you being an author. How do you get some exposure? How do you push your content out there to get folks to want to go buy your books? Tap in with us, man. Tap in. Let's get an interview. Let's talk about it. Let's do get your people locked in with our book club, and let's start reading some of the passages from the books and talk about it during some of the segments and some of the shows. We want to help push and promote anything and everything that our people have going on that is in our network and in our ecospace and in our community.
Especially for work.
JB. Yeah, that's right.
Especially working, man. Like I said, it ain't about me, man. We get on here every day. I'm gonna keep something going, you know what I'm saying? My day on Wednesday to showcase me. Every other day, man, it's about what's going on in the world, everyday stuff, man. So get on this thing, man, and take advantage of this platform. We ain't charging you nothing for it to come on here. So it's a free platform, syndicated all over, man. Like I said, RS all over, man. So y'all better tap in, man, take advantage of it while you still can. before we take off and be where you got to pay for it.
Right.
Shout out to Floyd Mayweather today. His birthday, man, you know what I'm saying, to the champ. You know what I'm saying? It's his birthday, man, you know what I'm saying, up there in Vegas getting it in today. Just want to put that out there too. Your net worth determine your net worth. You know what I'm saying, man? Shoot. But protect your shit. You gotta do that, man. We can't express that shit enough, man. Out of all the episodes y'all run back and watch, this ought to be one that y'all run back and watch, man, because we can't express this shit enough. This shit is pertinent, man. Pertinent information. And detrimental to a lot of people's careers, man, whether it make them or break them, because they ain't protecting their damn intellectual property, or they ain't protecting their damn material asset part of what they're doing, man, and they get ramrodded, and then they be mad. No, you gotta really know what's going on, and really trust yourself and believe in yourself, and don't let people run with your stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have somebody tell me they're gonna do stuff for you, at least have a damn lawyer put in place to advise you what to do and what not to do.
Right.
Because people looking to make $1, they don't give a damn about that, because they're gonna keep going to the next person they don't know no about.
Right. That's right. That's right. Hey man, couldn't have said it better myself. JB, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your efforts. I appreciate everything that you're putting down for the community. And when I say the community, I mean our network of friends and family that are tied in directly to what we got going on. And since I got a hot moment to actually talk about all of those guys right quick, from Freeway, Ricky Ross to Tiffany Gaines, Rob Lowe Escobar, Keith Wallace, Getty Blue, Azo Capone, Dia Moore, Carolina, Passport Scoob, Hoochie Man James, the entire BDE crew, Mouthpiece, Drew, Bubba Dub, everybody, our family, you know, and I don't like leaving people off the list, because the list is extensive. I mean, from the East Coast to the West, All Red, the entire crew over in Greensboro, North Carolina, from New York all the way across to the West Coast, Midwest, Texas, man, look, Mississippi, New Orleans, Big Gip, the Zaga family. You were just with Big Boy Sleepy Brown over there in with the Prize Picks. So, like I say, man, it's not something that we brag about. It's about putting in the work.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
It's like definitely about putting in.
I told him I manifested it, but I also put in the fucking work. For real.
Right. And at the end of the day, that's really what it's all about. And if you're going to sit there and you're going to bust your ass and put in that hard work, make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you are protecting your intellectual property. And as always, beautiful people, it's been another great episode of Industry Talk here on the Prime Time Network. Big shout out and thanks to everyone that has joined the live and has joined the conversation. Big shout out to our resident comedian, Jarrell Braswell, for coming on and giving us some insight from your side of the table as a talent, as a brand, as a business, and, you know, keeping it real with us in terms of what it is that you go through day in and day out.
Oh yeah, man.
You know,
can't get no better than that, man. I try to tell people, man, shit, you can't get the real me if I ain't being real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit, I'm cheating the people. That's like saying I'm Kraft macaroni and cheese, but it's great value. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
But I'm made from scratch,
you know,
so
you add a little milk to that powdered cheese. You know what I'm saying? It turned into a little craft there. You know what I'm saying? It might be like a little velvet.
Yeah, but shit, I rather go make it from scratch where it stick to you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Everything homemade around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
That's right.
I just go get the ingredients, man. I'm very resourceful. If you know me, you know that. But shit, man, I ain't too busy on going there trying to make nobody else rich or buy nobody else's brands when I got my own damn brand. So that's my take on that part right there. So, and they go all about the ownership and all that shit, to where you got your shit set up to where when you put money into your shit or put shit out there and it come back to you. That's all we try to express to y'all.
Yeah. You heard it here first, man. And don't forget, before we get off this thing, I appreciate you, JB.
Oh yeah, man.
Do not forget March 26th is going all the way
All the way down.
March 26th, Jackson, Mississippi. Look here, man. 13 years. 13 years he's been off the scene. He has not done a live performance in 13 years, but he's steadily in the lab. One of the original pioneers of Mississippi hip hop and rap here in the great state of Mississippi. One of the originals from the Crooked Letters crew. Brad Franklin, aka Kamikaze, used to roll with David Banner back in the day.
Yeah,
will be performing at the Dueling Hall on the 26th. That's a Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Get your tickets at Kamikaze and Friends on Eventbrite.com. Hey, man.
Yeah,
Kamikaze hit me up. He said,
if I ain't doing it, I'm gonna go.
For sure. He said, "Hey, G, I got some tickets for you, man." I said, "Man, bro, no, we don't even rock like that, man.
Yeah, we gonna buy them.
I don't need you to give me no tickets, man. I'll buy some tickets. Simply because that's the only way that I can really show you some support. Yes, I dropped a commercial. I dropped a promo about it, but guess what? This is Mississippi media. Anything going on in the state of Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana that we can reach out to and touch and people that we deal with in our network, man, we push that information out at no cost. It's all love. I don't need nothing in return.
That's on the high, yeah.
I want to see it work. I want to see it blow. I want to see it go because we've been known, at least that's what they believe here in the state of Mississippi, for not sticking together.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to everything bad. Mm-hmm. Or at the top of the barrel when it comes to everything bad. The bottom of the barrel was anything good. So when he shot me that information, I was like, man, bro, I'll buy some tickets. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely come support it because I haven't heard Kamikaze live in over 13 years on stage, and he's bringing it back out. And he's doing so much as it relates to the legislature, things that are going on within the state, and how he's addressing city government, local city government, of course, our local congressmen and senators, and as far as, touching the doors of the governor here in the great state of Mississippi. He's really being a true advocate for the system and the people. And a lot of folks might not recognize it or even understand what he's out there doing.
Playing roots like Killer Mike, but doing in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's what I'm saying? They don't even see that shit.
They don't even see it. But that's okay. We definitely going to keep talking about it. We definitely going to keep it high in their face, in their noses. We want you to smell it, man. We want you to smell it through the motherfucking screen. We're going to keep it.
That's on my alley. Advocate, you know what I'm saying? Especially about what's right.
That's right.
My people, I believe in that, but people don't want to talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the one to talk about it. I'd rather be about it when it comes to that. And that's a whole different subject too. So that ain't great for that part. That's a whole different subject. I get mad at niggas talking about what they gonna do. Mo, you gonna do nothing. Shut your ass up.
Yeah. They had a major walk in Jackson. They pulled together a major walk. They had about 2,000-3,000 people that came out to march on Capitol Hill. And of course, his concert, the 26th of March, will be during the Jackson Indie Music Week. So keep that in mind as well. There's a lot of different things that are going on.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be all type of people in the building, in the area.
That's right. So, hey man, just giving you the information, how it comes to me. Everything that comes through the state of Mississippi comes across my desk. We talk about it. And once again, JB, I appreciate you for joining us.
I appreciate you, man.
Oh man, I appreciate it, man. We done gone a little bit over time, which is cool. But you know me, man, I go hit that gym every night. I get over there. I'm trying to give Planet Fitness a plug, but that's where I go work out at. But because they ain't cut us a check to talk about Planet Fitness.
Oh, definitely. At least gave some gear or something, goddamn.
Something, you know what I mean? But I gotta get over here to Planet Fitness, do my thing, man. And as always, beautiful people, great conversation, great talk with you tonight, JB. And we will be back at it again tomorrow on the 25th. Hitting that reset button.
Which is Wednesday, which is JB Day. So y'all know what it is. So JB Wednesday, man. JB coming to the house. Y'all tap in, man. good stuff we working on. We got these slides in the works. We ain't gonna give it away. But like I said, man, y'all better be picking up what we putting down, man. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Shit, goddamn about to go up. And y'all can go up with us. If not, man, you gonna have to catch up. That's all I'm talking about.
Hey, and on that note, beautiful people, y'all already know it's always about health, wealth, and wellness. Hey, man, stay dangerous. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And we stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.